So what is the law of subtraction? The law of subtraction, in my own personalized definition, is the conscious art of letting go of ideologies, beliefs, habits, or material possessions that no longer serve you, right? Letting go and allowing in. So I want you to think to a time right now, maybe in a recent past, in a further past, but a time in your life when you decided to let something go. It may have been a hard thing for you to do, it may have been a more of a painful thing for you to do, but once you did it, it may have had this effect where later on, maybe a week later, a month later, a year later, right? Once you let this thing go, whatever it may have been, you then allowed space, you created space for you to allow a new opportunity. And now this can be relationships, this can be diets, it could be a lot of different things. And so right here, I have 6 steps. Now the first and the last one are autopilot in my experience, right? So these are going to be very quick, very applicable to your personal life, and I do think that if you pay attention to this, stay open-minded about it, that it will impact you in a very positive way. So do you have anything in your life right now? Go ahead and ask yourself this question. Is there some things in your life you may not be passionate about anymore? It may not be serving you anymore, may not be doing its thing, or you're just tired of it in a sense and you would like to let it go? Well, this video is definitely for you, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And this could be a lot of different things. Right now, I'm actually in a process of letting go of a lot of different things and allowing in new opportunities. So one example of something I've let go in the past, and we're going to be talking about my habit and my beliefs, ideologies that I had. So a couple years ago, way before I moved into this house, I was in a place of discomfort. I didn't like where I was at. I actually was semi-homeless in a sense. I didn't have a job. I was barely getting by, making just enough money to buy just what I wanted, and no hope in sight. What is ironic about what I had to do, what I had to let go of to allow in, wasn't even a material object. I wasn't necessarily letting go of material things. I was letting go of habits or beliefs that were blocking me from abundance within myself. Beliefs like I wasn't good enough, beliefs as if I didn't deserve it, beliefs as if I was expecting something to just land in my lap and everything be okay, right? Well, these things were actually blocking me from my abundance, and it may be blocking you as well. So I was in this place where I didn't have a job, and I was living with my friend, and I realized one day while walking over a slab of concrete that was poured next to my house, I started thinking to myself, I had sort of like an epiphany moment. I was like, well, maybe if I let go of my old lifestyle, my old habits, my old beliefs of me believing something's just gonna land in my lap, I had to let that belief go. Belief about my future and things of the nature. So I had to let go of these beliefs and allow in a new one. So what I started doing was I started to take action. I started taking action in a different area of my life, but I had to let go of the beliefs surrounding me taking that action. Before, I didn't believe I was good enough to be, per se, this concrete worker I see myself in, and I just had this epiphany moment where I decided I'm just gonna do this thing. I'm gonna let go of the old version of me and allow in a new version of me, a new higher energy, higher vibe version of me, and that's what I did. So let me walk you through real quick 6 super easy steps that you can apply in your own life to help you let go of whatever it is you are desiring to let go of. So at the top we see awareness. Awareness is super important. So right now at this point in the video, you're probably aware of some things you're trying to let go of. And so that's the trick, is to just become aware. Second step is accepting this thing, giving it gratitude. We're gonna talk about a vape, for example, because vaping is a huge thing nowadays in this modern world. Huge. A lot of people do it, smoking cigarettes and all these things. If it's not serving you and you happen to have this problem, then this may help you as well. So accept it, give it gratitude, because it wasn't in your life for no reason. It was there for a purpose, and it was there for a reason, and it did benefit you in a certain way. So go ahead and try and feel out those positives and give it gratitude, and make sure you have given it thanks in the certain areas, beliefs and things of the nature. After you have accepted this thing and you're grateful, you've given it gratitude for how it has positively impacted you, and while doing this, You may in the back of your head be coming up with, wow, but it's hurting me this way, it's hurting me that way, it's not serving me this way. Well, now what I'd like you to do is visualize and tune in to the version of you that no longer has this thing. Maybe it may have something else, but imagine the version of you that no longer is attached to this material object. And if we're still talking about this vaporizer, then imagine yourself, tune into the version of yourself that no longer has that attachment, right? And when you're tuning in and when you're visualizing this version of yourself, you're going to move into now the phase of letting it go and letting in this new version of you. Let in this new version of yourself that you are more proud of, more comfortable with, more passionate about. And when you let go of this thing, right, using visualization, when you're letting go and you're letting in this new version of yourself, you're going to want to take action on that vision. And taking action is super important. And the reason why it is super important is because most people, and this is also a block in a lot of the spiritual, in the spiritual community for sure, is people expecting, you know, oh, if I just think these positive thoughts, if I'm thinking and I'm pretending I'm this person, then it should just be good and I don't have to do any work. Well, that may be blocking you. So go ahead, take action on that visualization that you had. Take action in that new reality. And if we're talking about this vape still, it could be not buying another one. It may be difficult, but you have support and you are not alone. That's also important to remember. So go ahead and take action on this new version of yourself, this higher quality version of the true version of yourself that may have never needed that thing to begin with, or maybe it's time for you to let it go. And so now that you have taken action, that action's immediately, autopilot is going to turn into a new routine. And that routine is going to be constantly evolving and changing in the future. So imagine Colt real quick. My buddy Colt, he has like this little top hat. He was happy with it, but it's not what he wants anymore. It's not exactly what he wants anymore. So he's gonna have to let it go. Sorry for the little smudge faces. Boop, boop. So if Colt is going to desire, Colt is wanting this new top hat. He wants a bigger top hat, taller than what he has. He has to first give thanks. Okay, and the reason why it is important to accept and give gratitude is because when you do move into the higher vibration, when you do move into this higher thing, whether it be this materialistic object like we're discussing right now, you may not appreciate it as much, and you may have to draw back to the other version of you and learn that lesson so that you can move back into the higher vibrations. So after Colt has become aware that he wants a new top hat, a taller one, he has accepted the fact that this top hat, and given it gratitude, given it thanks, he's accepted that this top hat has served its purpose for its amount of time, and that he's willing to go out and get a newer one. But he does now understand, while visualizing and tuning in order for him to even put on that new top hat, he has to take the old one off. And that's what this diagram is explaining here. Take off the old hat, and you're gonna have a little period where you don't have the hat on, right? Now this could be a period of a matter of seconds, this could be a period of a matter of months. It is completely natural. Let time do its thing. And have faith in knowing that the new version, this new thing is going to come in. So he is now letting go and allowing in. Energetically, you're doing this. You're not trying to think, oh, I deserve this thing because I let this other thing go. Because this new top hat that he has, it may not be the same design. This new top hat may not look the same as his old one, but he wanted a taller one. So he had to let go and let in this new top hat. And so now he's happy. And maybe in the future, he's gonna let go of that super tall top hat and allow in a sombrero, a different kind of hat, right? For different change. So it's completely, everyone's process and everyone's letting go is completely and entirely unique to yourself and your own journey. So I hope this video has helped some of you let some stuff go. Again, you can go back into the video and go through these steps at your own pace, at your own time. Meditation is super important to become aware of the things that are necessary for you to let go in your journey. And so yeah, that's all that there is for that one. Hope that's helped all of you. As always, I am going really deep in these next few videos. I'm gonna make a couple longer ones. I know you guys like these shorter videos, so I'm gonna stick to them, but in the future I'm gonna be going deeper into more specified subjects like the scale of vibration and things of the nature. And if you want to rep some high vibe clothing and would like to support and become a part of a community that is like-minded and on the same goals and missions as you, then go ahead and head to the 1111.com and check out some of the apparel discount codes coming out in the future. And if you would like to, go ahead, purchase a piece of the apparel with the discount code after DMing the account. I'll send you a discount code. Go ahead and buy any of the products. It could be anything from a little Bluetooth speaker to a pair of joggers or something, you know what I mean? Take a picture of yourself, send it in to the 1111 official on Instagram. We will receive your DM. We will post your picture on our Instagram, give you a little tag shout out, and that is your official sign up for our community. And as always, any questions, go ahead, leave them down in the comments. Go ahead and DM me, Galvin McIntyre 1111 on Instagram. As always, much peace.